Right, for Nutrien getting around with the yearling nominations fast coming to a close, 1st of September for Melbourne, Sydney and Brisbane. Here at Mataranka Park, catching up with the Howe girls. Hello, girls.
Hi, Paul. How are you?
Very well. And Em, you well?
Yes, good.
Beautiful day here. You can see why you guys can grow out some lovely horses with a climate like this. It's stunning. I know parts of New South Wales are underwater, but the weather here is beautiful, isn't it?
You know, it's great today. We had a really nice day yesterday, so the yearlings all are enjoying it.
I might get you just to hold it just a little bit further
Yep.
up, but that's okay. It's been a dry year the year before, but the farm looks spectacular. They come through the drought pretty good by the looks.
Yeah, it was looking a bit dry at the start of the year, but all the paddocks are looking really green now, which is nice. It's a nice pick for them all.
Yep, and we've got quite a few weanlings. If that camera moves in a minute, I can tell you it's because we've got a very, very inquisitive sweet Lou that just did that and wanted to move it, and we'll leave that there. But going from there, we'll touch on these guys for next year's draft. But first, I want to congratulate you guys. You must be wrapped with Hollywood Strip and the job that he's actually doing for you at the minute.
Yeah, no, we're super happy. He went so well. We're really...
We'll keep going. Don't worry, I'm not editing it out. These girls are pretty curious, that's for sure. So, sorry, yeah.
No, we're super happy. He went really well, and we're really happy for Brad and Mick. Brad's done a really good job with him, so yeah.
I'm nervous, don't worry. I worried it might not go over. My little girl, I think that's a Seaside, that's the one here, but he is going good. What does it mean for you guys and the farm, to have this horse going like he is? I know you love watching all your horses, but it must be exciting watching this bloke.
Yeah, we loved him from the yearling sales. He was such a beautiful horse, and the mare's done like quite a good job with Small T, so now him. We just enjoy watching him race. We got to watch him at Wagga, which was exciting, and we got to go up and give him a pat and everything. So it's good for the mare. We've got a full brother for the sales this year. So
is that in this paddock? Or?
Yeah.
It is actually. Yeah. Okay, well, if it walks in front of the camera, hopefully it's not that one there. This one just loves the limelight, doesn't it? Anyone wondering, this is the down by the Seaside that'll be in the sale next year. This is carnage. Off you go, little one. You go on the other side. If it stays on the other side, we've got a chance. You say about what it means. I know Dad was possibly a little bit disappointed, I suppose, with what he ended up getting at the sales, but he was also super proud of the product that he put out. Like he loved him, didn't he? Like and that it was infectious. It grew back onto you guys, but you had a great sale. But possibly that one was one of those ones that probably got under the radar a little bit for Dad.
Yeah, he was just so beautiful, but I think we were hoping he'd get a little bit more, but we were happy that he went to Brad. Brad has done such a good job with him, and we knew he'd get a good chance with him and he'd take his time and everything like that. So, we were happy he went to a good stable.
We've spoken about the sales, and you guys aren't bad at pinhooking and having a go at, getting other horses, and I think it's great that you do it. It's probably one of the parts that we don't, I suppose, sell enough, is that this will be, people will watch this just for the carnage. I'm telling you, that horse had the whole handle in its mouth just then. It nearly went. But it is one of the parts we undersell. We're playing with these babies here, like they're your babies. You're going to go through and sell them, and we say about, how you guys enjoy it. And you make money out of it. Let's not be, totally silly about it. But it's much more than that. To be able to see, what's his nickname? Dad tells me his nickname.
Buster.
Buster. When he comes back here to race, it must be, that must have been great. And then to see how he performed on that first occasion, you guys must have been really stoked with that.
Yeah, I think it was really good. Obviously, we loved Buster so much, and then Brad was saying that his little daughter Buster loves his daughter. So I think it's really good to see that they're the same when they leave. Obviously, he was such a lovely horse when he was here. So yeah, I think it's really good to see him going really well.
Yeah, and it's one of the parts about, I think, the journey that we probably undersell is actually, you go to the sales, you have the highs. I mean, you guys had a great, as I said a couple of times, you had a great sale last year, 190,000, I think, was it? And even sharing with their names just escaped me at the minute, but you're sharing with Rainbow Farms the same alleyway. It was a real buzz, if you like, up there. You can walk away and say, well, that's it. But then you get to see, what you guys have put a lot of time and energy into behind the scenes, come back here and perform so well, even though it is just a Riverina track. But it's one of the things we undersell, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think, as you said, it's so exciting to see them
make the races, and especially when it's at Wagga, we can just duck up and watch them. Yeah, it's really exciting.
The whole thing's going to take on a whole new level. This horse is not camera shy one bit. It is going to take on a whole new level. The worst part is I'm the only one in the camera shot. You guys need to be in the camera shot, not me. But it is going to take on a whole new level now with the race series coming here. What do you think of that? Like from people that love harness racing and love the Riverina track, it must be pretty exciting to know that for the next 2 years it's going to be here and hopefully for 3 years.
Yeah, we were so excited by that. We'd heard it for a little while, talk of it, and it's so exciting for us. Like I know we said we'd get all of our friends to come and watch as well that aren't in the industry. And when you have nice horses that are racing around, like everyone's going to come and watch, and we're hoping that we'll have a few of ours racing.
Well, hopefully Bus is there for the 3-year-old, that's for sure. So because it's in May, this horse, there's 2 of them down by the seaside in Sweet Lou. I am sponsored by Woodlands, but the girls will attest that they are both those 2 horses that are moving it, and that's what we want to bring it to the country. Because if it was at Menangle, you might be able to take 1 or 2 of your friends. They might say, oh, they'll go. And it's the same at Melton, but bringing it to somewhere new and somewhere, central, if you like, where there is such a great horse population as well, it's going to be exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we're really excited for it. And, a lot of my uni friends and Em's uni's friends will probably come and have a nice night out and just get to enjoy some really nice horses. You both
work. It's still the same 2 horses. Yeah. You both work at the club. You've already put in for those nights off?
We haven't yet. We might have to.
You might have to. They'll start watching this, so that part will be good. And then, as I said, the high of hopefully having Buster back here in the 3-year-old series for him would be pretty exciting. Be exciting for Brad too, because he's not that far up the road. So, and there is a massive flow-on effect then too, because people can come to the farm, see what you've got already for next year. I know Dad was saying there's already been some inquiries about a couple of the horses for next year, so it has a massive flow-on effect, doesn't it, having the races here in the Riverina?
Yeah, definitely. I just said like that people can come and look at the weanlings or yearlings, and it'll be really good. Hopefully we have some other 2-year-olds or 3-year-olds even racing.
You guys are committed to the breeding, and Matt, poor old Matt never gets on camera, does he?
He doesn't.
He might like that.
Yeah.
But you guys are well and truly committed to the breeding. You love it?
Yeah, we enjoy it. It's our 3rd year breeding now, so we sold our last ones this year, and we did well out of those. A few we were really shocked with how well they did sell for. We were pretty realistic, and Mum and Dad have tried to be very realistic with us with our prices, and so we don't get too far ahead of ourselves. But we've got 2 mares in foal again this year to Captain Crunch, and then we're just trying to figure out who we're going to send them to for this breeding season now. So.
And how many are you breeding to?
Just 2. We had 4. We've just had a few older mares. We've just retired. So we've got 2 mares, an American Ideal and a Sports Rider mare. So
I could be wrong, but I think my first association with you guys, you were pinhooked the first 2 years. I think horses, you hadn't actually bred them, so you've gone away from the pinhooking now and gone to breeding your own.
Yeah, we've sort of gone away from the pin hooking, but in saying that, I think if the right one was to come up, we would definitely have a look. But just at the moment, breeding our own, which is going well.
The pin hooking works though, doesn't it? Like you're saying, then you still might look at it. Like I think more people in New Zealand, it's commonplace. Like in other parts of the world, it just seems an odd one here in Australia, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think that many people do it, and as you said, it's like a quick turnaround. It's not sort of a 2-year process. It's like a 6-month or however long. It's definitely, we've done well on it.
It is interesting. Is there a trick to it? Because I think 1 year I think you had a Fear the Dragon. I'm trying to think what you had the first year as well. Do you pick for a certain stand or a horse or a type? Do you?
We kind of look at the page a little bit just to try and get a gauge of what it's going to sell at the sales. We look at the past yearlings, what they've kind of sold for as well.
Yep.
And then obviously trying to find a commercial stallion. We have done well out of Sweet Lou's. We've sold 2 Sweet Lou's, and we sold an Art Major and a Seaside. They've been quite good. But it's just getting it for the right price where you can kind of make a profit off it, even if it's just a little bit, because it's a quick turnaround, as Em said, so it's good to just quickly get that back.
I'm not about making money or things like that, but can you make money out of it?
Yeah, we We have, yeah, we've done really well.
We don't need to figure them out, but
Yeah, we've done well out of a few of the ones we've bought, some of them not as well. But yeah, we try to have a look at them and just make sure their legs and everything are right before we buy them. So yeah, it just depends on what everyone's in the mood for, what stallions they like that year, and yeah, it just depends. If you get lucky and have one out of the mare that comes out and wins before the sales, it's obviously great, but yeah, you can make money. Yeah.
And being lucky, I remember you were saying there before about Captain Crunch. I think Ukraine came out and went 58 or something at his first start as a 2-year-old, and then they started selling them. It was just like timing. So timing definitely does have an effect on it. I think it's important to tell people that you can, like we always sell the industry as fun. That's what Nutrien do, but you can make a profit. You guys are both young, but you are invested in the industry, and I know you have assistance from mum and dad, but you're both very intelligent young ladies. You could both walk away from it right now, and I don't think mum and dad would begrudge us, but you're keen to stay in the sport.
Yeah, I think we're enjoying it at the moment. We love the yearlings. They're all like family to us, and last year we were so excited with our Mickey filly. Like, we never in our wildest dreams thought she'd sell for that, and mum was crying after, and we were all nearly crying, and it was so exciting, and she was like a beautiful filly, and we loved her, and yeah, I think it's just really fun, and everyone was so happy for us, and it's really fun.
It's a true story, isn't it, that Dad walked, once the reserve was met, Dad walked out the back, and he had a fair few emotions going on that day, and then I think he glanced over and said, "Oh, what's this one they're selling?" They said, "That's yours." And he didn't even realise it was still a Mickey filly still going through. He was shocked, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think before in the pre-parade I said to Dad, if she gets this much, just sell her, and he was like, okay. And I said, but if it doesn't get to that, just think and decide what you think. And I was walking her around, and I was like, oh shit, we aren't selling this filly. And so I think once he got to our reserve, he was like, oh, it'll get knocked down for that. So I saw him turn and walk when I was walking her around, and I saw him afterwards. He came out and he was like, was that your filly? And I was like, yeah. But yeah, I think we were all shocked. I was laughing. I know I was laughing at the auctioneers. Like, they knew we couldn't believe it, really. And I know Em was watching.
Yeah, no, we were like all so surprised, and she was, as Jess said, she was a lovely filly, but we just weren't really expecting to get that much, which was really rewarding.
It's one of the cool parts about, I suppose, the sales that we like. There's so many facets of it, but if you guys thought about your emotions, like probably from the time you got up Sunday morning, you got nothing but nerves. Well, probably it started before that, because you got sale best presented on the Friday night. Then you're sort of hoping people are coming there to look at them and present them. You get up that morning, you got the nerves, and then you have massive sales, and then, like I said, Buster probably not quite where Dad wanted him to be. Not that he was disappointed, but probably he was hoping for a little bit more. And then yours, just amazing, isn't it? The highs and lows. People probably wonder why you're exhausted 2 days after a sale, but there's a massive reason, isn't there?
Yeah, on the Sunday I think it's very much, we're all so tired, and we like to enjoy a drink with all the other vendors, and it's nice to just chill after, and very exhausted.
And get home on the Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday afternoon, and probably just hit a massive brick wall.
Yeah, and then we had the Bathurst one, so we had to...
go again. That's right, there too. Right, this year, I think roughly 10 yearlings look like going through the Nutrien sale next year.
Yes, 10 yearlings will go through the sales. Yeah,
I can say one of the paddocks. You've got Mickey's, and Always Be Mickey, Sweet Lou, Down by the Seaside, Stay Hungry. How did I go?
King of Swing.
King of Swing. Thank you. Forgot that. Yep, and an Aunt Major as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and then in the other paddock,
we've got 2 Sweet Lou's, another King of Swing, a Mickey, and Major.
Yeah.
So they're going to be well and truly on everyone's radars, because the King of Swings last year sold so well. People loved how they presented. Lovely types. These guys both look like they're nice types.
Yeah, we have both of them are really nice types. We have a really nice King of Swing colt that Dad really likes.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's in that paddock over there, but he's really nice.
Yep, we'll get a picture of him or a bit of footage of him in a minute. They don't look quite at their best yet, Dad said that, but it's just the time of year, but they're in condition, they look amazing. You'd be wrapped with how they're growing. Yeah,
we're really happy with them. They're all running around. We come down every night to feed them, and they're all sweated up from running and mucking around, but they look really good. They've got good top line and everything, which we're happy with, and they're just a really nice bunch this year. They're all really beautiful natured. So yeah, it helps.
Has Buster got a half brother or sister?
Full brother.
Full brother?
Yeah.
By Sweet Luke?
By Sweetly, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that'll make a few people sit up?
Yeah, I think so. He's, beautiful, like very similar to Buster, but just not as big of a white face and a bit more black, I guess. But
Bit more black?
Yeah, a bit blacker.
Wow.
Yeah.
Best presented look out.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, okay, well, I know which one he is then. I can see him over oh, he's in this paddock. Oh, is that him?
The one that was
Oh, okay, well, I definitely know which one he was. If anyone's seen the camera rock, that's him. So, yeah, okay, very, very good. Right, guys, don't forget, please, the nominations are close the 1st of September, so make sure you go to Nutrien Equine at the end of that. If you want to get in touch with you guys at any stage, they race at Riverina every Friday, every Tuesday and Friday?
Just Fridays at the moment, but I think it'll go back to Tuesdays. Yeah.
Yep, you guys are happy for people to come out and have a look at them?
Yep. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and just make sure you give it a call and go from there. So, I mean, if someone's in the first and last, they're crazy not to come for a walk over and have a look at them, aren't they?
Yeah, that's right. We're so close, so it's easy to duck over and see.
Thanks, guys. I know you enjoy this. It was very random at the start. Dad's going to be scratching his head. He's going to be going like, what are they doing here? But the foal or the weanlings have gone off and left us, or yearlings. What are they? Weanlings, yearlings? Anyway, rising yearlings for next year's sale have gone off and left us, but we'll get a bit of video footage. But thank you very much, and well done with Buster. It's a great little story, I reckon, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nominations are now open for the Nutrien Equine Standardbred yearling sales for Brisbane, Sydney and Melbourne. Nominations close on the 1st of September. Don't miss the opportunity to be a part of the Nutrien experience. Go to www.nutrienstandardbred.com.au for more information.